What it do? What it do? What's good? It's your boy, Chef. Don't ask for it. Look, I have structure mentally and all of that stuff when we on Conversations with King, but I'm the regular dude here. All right. So, I have to put this little courtesy light on so you can see your boy. Hold on. Bang, bang. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Chef. And I am heading to go and get me something to eat. And it's a little special, it's a little special place. This is my spot that I tend to lean on. There's very limited types of places that you're gonna be able to get food at, quarter to 1 in the morning that possess a high degree of quality. So you see, I'm smiling. That's because I'm really excited. This is the food that moves me. This is one of those foods that if you happen to be a college student on a budget and you're going on a date, this the one that'll get you where you need to go without having to feed her lobster, if you know what I mean. But yeah, man, today's show, Conversations with King, it was a dope, it was a dope operation today. It was pretty dope. Call me an emotional, call me what you want, call me emo, call me the Drake of the operation. I don't give a shit. But yo, man, I really, really love the way that we came together and we were able to address the situation. And it was addressed on Front Street. And for the rocks as well as the flowers within our garden, for the rocks were able to understand that, yo, we rock with you, no pun intended, but stay in your lane and know your role and don't come for any of our flowers in a way that's disrespectful. What I also liked was the fact that we were able to show our flowers, regardless of ethnicity, regardless of ethnicity, regardless of any of the other stuff that's involved. We were able to show our flowers that we don't play that when it comes to them. Our universal flowers. So it was a win-win for me. It was a win-win, no question, no question. So you in our garden, enjoy your spot. Your spot is eternal; it remains. But by the same token, your spot comes with a certain degree of responsibility. When they say heavy is the head that wears the crown, if you're claiming this set, then you got responsibility and you better own it. Period. All right. Enough of that. Hey, Marcella, what up? What up? Just the guy who gives a. Yeah, man. I can't really look at the screen like that until I hit the red lights and the stop signs. But yeah, man, thanks for joining. It's two of y'all. That's okay. You know, the man who created us said, all you need is two of us. Two of us joined in his name. So we good. Good. So you guys have no actual real idea where we going to grab some food from. You'll see very shortly. But I did mention Vietnamese, so that might be a little clue. It might be a little clue. Anybody have any idea what what I'm going to get to eat right now? Oh, let me chill out, man. I'm messing around going 52 and then 45. Pardon me. Let me see. No guesses. No guesses exactly what I'm going to eat. We'll see shortly. About to pull in right now. All right, y'all. So we just got here. Your boy is starved. I'm just praying y'all don't judge me. See me scarf this grub down the way I'm planning to do. Please don't. As a matter of fact, it's 12:53 a.m. in Atlanta. So I'm not worried about how anybody else feels right now. No offense. Right now, what I'm looking for is my charges. I'm learning how to be a YouTuber. So, there's supposed to be a certain kit of stuff you're supposed to carry with you. Only thing I carried with me, hey, crucify me if you want, my charger, because I got a smartphone with me. My newfangled joint. My newfangled joint that I got from the $5 below store, kid. Yeah, that should be a new sponsor. Good thing is my creator blessed me with a voice that's raspy as hell. So it carries through certain environments. So let's get this popping. Okie dokie. Remember, hold on. Remember, I'm not no rock star. I'm not a rock star or anything like that. You guys are here with me, and you shooting with me. You in the gym with me while I was shooting. So, oops. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you this place. This is the name of the place. It's called I Love Pho. I Love Pho. It looks like it says pho, but in Vietnamese it's pronounced pho. All right. So if you understand what pho means, pho is excuse me. Pho is a Vietnamese noodle soup, and it's very famous. And this is the one that'll save you on a lot of dates if you happen to be a dude that's not making that bread. Holla back. Okay, we're back to the chef again. Uh-oh. I think I lost y'all. Pardon me. Back in my spot. I want to introduce you to my brother right here. This is the guy that keeps me fed in the middle of the night. Look, he's acting shy. He's acting shy right now. But look, I'm gonna go find me a little spot in the restaurant that has a good bit of lighting, so I can explain to you what this whole spot is about. So, you have noodles have been a major part of the Asian cuisine for a long period of time. About to switch it up now. Noodles have been a major part of Asian cuisine for a long, long period of time. You know, people normally believe that pasta and lasagna and all of the starch-based, you know, delicacies, people assume they come from Italy, but they don't actually come from Italy. If you heard of a guy, you'll normally hear this dude's name in the swimming pools. This guy named Marco Polo. He actually traveled, throughout the world, and he traveled to Asia. And in Asia is where he actually learned about pasta and a lot of those different Asian things that may have, transferred to Europe. So when you hear Marco Polo, you might want to start thinking about not just pizza, but noodles and all that other stuff, because Marco was actually the dude that not found it, not discovered it, but was one of the first people to see it and bring it back to the rest of the Western world. All right, enough of the lesson right now. I'm waiting for the homie to come through so I can eat. What's good, folks? Where we at? Thank you, Maricela. You are freaking awesome, man. Maricela Flowers, and she the boss of the flowers. Doesn't get any better than that. Yeah. Well, I didn't let my homie, who happens to be one of the managers here, know that I was popping through. If I did, I think that he would have made sure that I was looking straight. But right now, I'm sitting there. Okay, here we go. My man. This is my brother right here. But he doesn't want to be on camera right now, and it's all good. What's up, family? I already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do chicken bami with extra vegetables. All right. And I'm going to do the vegetarian pho, but I want you to add some shrimp and filet mignon. Yeah, and I'll do the small today. But give me the large. Worst comes to worst, I'll just take some. So give me the large. Extra veggies, onions, and green onions, and all of that. All right, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. So I just ordered what I ordered. I ordered something called banh mi. What's banh mi? Banh mi is spelled BANH, and then the second word is me, which is MI. Pretty much, it's a sandwich. It's like a Vietnamese sub, but what they do is they have this special mayo that they make. It's not the same as our mayo. There's a special mayo that they make. They spread it on the bread. It's on like sub bread, and then what they do is they add cilantro, Thai basil, onions, cucumber, carrot, and whatever meat is going to be the main ingredient within the sandwich itself. When I tell you that stuff is crazy, crazy. I used to go to this place called Quack Hong. This is down in the Doraville area of Atlanta, and I used to get it. And they used to make the mayo. That mayo was like bananas, man. I asked the lady, I was like, "Yo, what is this called?" She said, "Oh, it's like a cheese." So I call it like a cheese. That mayo that they use is a specific seasoned mayo where they add certain pieces of citrus to it, and it turns it into a whole nother thing. For real, for real. I don't hear anybody talking, man. I feel like I'm just running my mouth. What's good? Oh,
What's
bro.
up, man? I've been on here waiting the whole time.
Yo, I didn't even see you in here, family. I didn't even really
Yeah.
I swear I didn't realize you was in there,
Yo,
big dog.
nah, man. I couldn't miss out on this, man, because you promised us to take us here 2 days ago. And we was waiting for it. A lot of people
I know,
wanting to
I
see
know, I
this.
know, I know.
So I finally get to know. I always call it pho. I didn't know how to pronounce it. Thanks for correcting me. Thanks for correcting
Yeah,
me. I always call it pho.
most people call it pho. There's a spot called What the Fuck, right?
Yeah, what the
Because they
fuck?
know Americans gonna see it and they gonna call it pho, so they gonna call it What the Pho.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
So
man.
and give me thanks for getting that
I
history
see
on
you
Marco
touching
Polo.
like a baby kid.
Yeah, yeah, man. I'm on the bed, man. I was knocked out. We had a good show tonight, but I wanted to know more. I'm glad you told us about Marco Polo. I feel like your show is like a history lesson. Last time we was at the Mexican restaurant, and you was telling us about just the delicatessen over there, and it's a history lesson. It's a history. Yeah, yeah. So it's like a culinary history lesson. So I appreciate that.
Hey, you already know, family.
Hmm.
Uh-oh. Hold on, I already got something started over here. Flip this camera. So I'll break down to you what this is right here, big dog.
What is that?
So, in terms of pho, right?
Hmm.
What you want to do is you want to make sure that you have certain vegetables in there because it's a hot broth. The broth, there's several broths that they have. They have beef broth, vegetable broth, chicken broth, right? For those that don't eat red meat. And the broths basically are the bones from that particular animal boiled over a long period of time, and more bones are added, and more meat is added. And what it does is it creates a crazy flavor profile. Man, they coming with it. It creates a crazy flavor profile and pretty much a base flavor for the soup. So one of the things that you have here is you have, of course, red onion. You have
Okay.
right here, this is parsley. Okay. You also have cilantro. You also have Thai basil, bean sprouts, bean sprouts, bean sprouts, and then of course jalapeno. Oh, excuse me,
Mm.
if you're no offense to the Latinos and Latinas, jalapeno,
What's
right?
that? Scallions? That's scallions
So
right there.
what I did was I asked for a little extra greens to go with my soup because I understand the depths of flavors that it could bring to the table. And for my soup, I also said I wanted filet mignon. Yes. So this is sliced rare. It was rare until they dropped it in a broth, filet mignon. All right. Oh, yeah, my brother. Thank you.
What's that?
And here we go. This is actually the pho. I ordered a vegetarian pho, because not because I'm a vegetarian, but I like vegetables. And I like the vegetables they put in there. You'll notice chunks of tofu, chunks of baby corn, pardon the steam of shrimp, pieces of leeks. You'll see carrot slices. You'll see shiitake mushroom. This is excuse me, broccoli. This is what we're working with right here, okay? And basically what I would do is add, oh, switch cameras for you. I would add this into this, and that into this, and this into this. Now, considering how late it is in the night, I would have done takeout. I would have done to go. But because I got love for y'all, I'm going to do this. Eventually, I'm going to probably wrap it up, but this is for you. I want to explain to you what this thing is. This is that sandwich that I mentioned to you earlier. Banh mi. And I did a roast chicken banh mi. So if you notice with the banh mi, you see the chicken, you see the cucumber I mentioned, the onion, the carrot, and the greens that are in there. And you can't really see it right now, but that magical, hold on one second, there's a busboy. That magical mushroom that I talked about as well. And this is what it is. So now let me switch cameras on real quick. So I at least get a little bit of sexy going on this live stream. Hold on, let me see if it's a little better. Boom! And I'm gonna hit you with the LL Cool J. Yeah. All right. Cool. So first base, I'm gonna be adding the ingredients. I'm gonna be adding the ingredients from one thing to another. Chopsticks. Always swipe your chopsticks. Why do folks swipe their chopsticks? Because the chopsticks are made from strained wood. What you want to do as you take them out of the packages, you want to rub them against each other, create a little bit of friction so that it eliminates any potential splinters going through your esophageal canal. There you go. So, flipping back cameras. That was enough sexy for y'all. We'll go to the back. Boom, boom. So you see, take a sip. Oh man. So I'm going to take some of this beef and drop it in here. Take more of the beef. And when I say beef, I'm talking about filet mignon.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing but the best. I could have got the regular rare beef, but I said, nah, not for you guys. Filet mignon, baby. Take the vegetables and you soak them in there. And you just press them down. You take more and you take more. Now, here's what I forgot to tell you guys. I slipped. I forgot to tell you there's noodles in here too. All right. I was on the keto diet for a minute. Your boy was trying to slim down, trying to get that sexy back. So normally I wasn't doing that for a bit. But we doing noodles tonight, y'all. Throw about 3 of these babies, these jalapenos in there, and then let them sit. Talk to you guys real quick.
How long you letting it sit for?
Me personally, I normally prefer to do it at the crib because I know what it's gonna taste like. So what I normally do is I'll do it to go order, and I'll take it to the crib. And then when I'm ready to eat, I boil the broth because they have the broth comes in a separate container. So I
Right.
boil the broth up real hot and then pour it over all of the rest of the ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
And then literally, I know I'm extra, but I put a little saran wrap over the top so that the steam contains it and it'll continue to cook and not allow the heat to escape. You know? So normally I prefer to leave it for about maybe 10 minutes when I do it that way.
What was your
But
first experience? What was your first experience that of eating fowl?
funny thing is, it was let me bring this mic over here. It was a Laotian girl.
Oh yeah, I like
She wasn't
people
even
think like people
Vietnamese.
from Laos. They think they
Yeah, she was from
from
Laos.
Thai. They think it's from Thailand, but Laos is two different places. Yeah.
Yeah, so Indonesia, pretty much the South Pacific, and it was in Atlanta, and she took me out here. Literally, it's funny we were having that conversation about paying, right?
Right.
And I remember that night. That night, I had called Bank of America to get a new card, and they were going to send me a new card, but I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know that they were going to, stop the card that I currently had on me. So she told me,
Mm.
and yeah, she was beautiful. She was a stripper from Atlanta. Long story, funny
The
story,
best.
but right. And she was like, "Come on, let's go. Let's go get some fun." I'm like, "Okay." In the back of my mind, I'm like, "God damn it! All I got is $50 cash, and my card is turned off." Went to the spot. I got the fire with the shrimp and the filet. Shit, I forgot to tell them shrimp. I got the fire with the shrimp and the filet mignon and all of that. She got her food and everything. And then I didn't realize my card was off. I gave the dude my card. He went, came back. He was like, declined. And I sat
Yikes.
there, oh shit. I was like, and then I went in my pocket. And I was like, I found that $50. That meal that I told you that she and I had, it came up to about a total of $27 with tax.
Shut up.
Man, that night, no offense to the flowers, because I'm not talking about ladies. I made Fa my bitch. Okay? Fa became mine after that. I was like, damn, why didn't I know about this thing in college, bro? But yeah. So I'm not eating. I gotta show you guys what it looks like. You still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
I know you over there tucked in like a little baby right now. That's my spoon. Excuse me, brother. Can I get a spoon? Spoon, please. Oh, I got it. All right. My man.
So whatever happened to her?
Huh?
Whatever happened to that girl?
Whatever happened to what?
Her. You kept the foul, but you dropped her.
Nah, she evolved. She evolved. You know what I mean? I was, I move in certain ways, but I think that in that situation, maybe I was just a good fun time for her.
Mm-hmm.
I was, I was her brother experience.
Oh, okay.
Folks have that. I think that I might have been her brother experience.
She
And
fetishized about you.
hey, say it again.
You were a fetish.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'll take that. I got no problem with saying that. I can understand where I might fall into the hierarchy. And it is what it is. But one thing I will say is that what she did do, she showed me a difference. Any woman that I've been with in my life, I can honestly say with confidence that I benefited her in some way in terms of lessons, understandings, things she may
Mm-hmm.
not have seen or been experienced, you know, or have experienced in her life. But by the same token, every single woman that have encountered in my life, I made it a point to learn something from them. It's important. What you learn from them, positive, negative, indifferent, all of them make you a stronger person for the next person you with.
Right.
You know, we talk about bodies, you know, a woman having bodies. Hold on a second. I'm gonna act the rest right now. We talk about a woman having bodies. There's physical bodies, but then there's psychological bodies. And sometimes those psychological bodies actually teach them something that teach them. It can either provide them with correction or celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Celebration on something they did well, that it confirms what they've been doing for them to continue doing, or correction, which means something that they need to stop, start, and continue. And what I say is that every person that you touch is the same as we talk about cultural capital.
Mm-hmm.
King traveled to 50 countries. Make believe those countries actually represented ladies. He built a certain degree of cultural capital that gives his perspective a wider resonance, if you will.
Right.
So, you know, but I'm talking all of this intellectuals and then y'all messing with my soup, right? So I'm gonna taste a little bit of this. Look at this essence, and I didn't even add the shrimp. I might tell you
Wow.
shrimp to go, but this is just for the thumbnail, right? I'm about to eat one for you right here. And yes, black dudes from the hood know how to use chopsticks. Get with it.
That looks. You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. It looks healthy too.
Bro. And I didn't even drop any hoisin. This is called hoisin sauce. And then if you happen to be viewing from California, y'all know what this is. This is the Bible of condiments for y'all. Sriracha.
That shit was like luxury in Feds.
Wow. Let me tell you. Look at this thing here. Mm-hmm. But so I enjoy eating food, you know, food is love. I'm trying to figure this thing out here right now for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a food guy, I'm a chef, I'm a corporate exec. Got a music studio. I, you know, do a few different things. Thing is, it was important. It was important for me to understand that the way you guys know me is from conversations with King. So one of the things with King, they don't know me for cooking. Why the hell they want to see me cook? They don't know me about food. Why the hell they want to watch me eat? So I had to kind of try and get through that time and figure out what I was going to do. And at some point, look, man, I'm doing it organic. And I'm enjoying the fact that you guys are enjoying what we're doing. And if you have some ideas, you know, holler at your boy. Holler at your boy and talk to me.
I
I'm
like
open
this.
right now.
Food for thought.
In the meantime, I'm about to switch this baby over. And we're going to go to Banh Mi. And let's see what this little shit is for right now. Get you a little back camera action. Don't worry, soon we're going to have like 8 cameras for you. Look at this right here. You see what I'm talking about? The
That looks
chicken,
good.
the vegetables, the corn. I mean, excuse me, the carrots, the cucumber, the cilantro. Man, if you understood what this thing is hitting for, at this point, I have to give you the quintessential eating one. Yeah, son. Damn, son. You understand? No, man. Tell y'all straight up. I feel comfortable saying that because the young bro king is laying in his bed like a tucked-in baby. Under normal circumstances, if it wasn't for y'all, I would be sitting in my drawers on my couch, watching the TV or something on YouTube, eating this stuff. So this is a display of love. But you know what? We had 36.29 minutes. You know what? I think I gave y'all enough for the night. I'm going to box this shit out and take it home so I can sit in my drawers on my couch and watch that 70-inch. And then think about how I'm going to watch it tomorrow. I got to go, y'all. My drawers is calling, man. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you that asked for Cash App. I appreciate all of you that really are telling me I need to get this Patreon going. I just want to do it right for you guys. It's real still. So thank you for sticking around and just later it's time to join me on this mission. Last minute, I'll let you look. Roast chicken banh mi, veggies for the fire, and my filet mignon fire. There you go. He didn't bring me the check, but if I know correctly, altogether, 12. This is about what, $17? About $17. All right. So, thanks for joining the kid. We're gonna be on an adventure. Peace and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if that doesn't sound like enough, boom! That's a Care Bear. Thank you from the chest with love. I'll let your boy. Peace.